Okay, hi, hello everyone. How are we doing today? Hopefully we're doing good. Oh, Blueberry, I'm sorry you got an ad for a horror movie with lots of blood. But yeah, this song will stop being on loop when it finishes up. Yes, Blueberry, you can. Yeah, no, you totally can if you want to. I won't be able to open it up on stream because my computer hates itself. Did it work? What did you do? You can use, like, Discord if you want to. You don't have to. Don't have Discord? That's perfectly fine. Understandable. Have a nice day. Oh god. Binks, he was kind of a brat. I forgot to turn the blanket off. Hold on. Hold on. Blankie off. Gabriel, I have no idea what you did. Did you order a commission? I don't know. Oh god, Gabriel, I'm taking your money, but I'm confused. Yes. Yes, you can, Blue. If you want... I don't, like, ban people for links as long as you don't, break Twitch's TTOS. TOS, not... Yes, Kofi, very cool. I don't know what happened. All I know is you gave me money, which I appreciate. I just don't know the context. Hold on, I gotta check my emails. What happened? What the fuck happened? Text terms of service. Look. I have two. Why do I have two notifications? What the fuck? Why do I have two? Was it cause it's alerting me that I also have a clip waiting? But Gabriel, I appreciate you just wanting to give me. I don't want to log in. Not into my email. Oh wait. You're sending me something very important, Moo Boy. I'm scared. They're a little cricket alien who makes cricket noises. Oh, I love that. It's so cute. But also, I won't be able to open it up on screen. Oh god, what the fuck, Ava? I won't be able to open it up on stream because the computer is temperamental, let's say. And I don't wanna Burger Cat? And I don't wanna like fight it. I see you understand. I'll have a nice day. But, I'm gonna open it up on my phone. I'm gonna look at it on my phone. If Twitch decides to not be a hoe? Yes, let me look at it. Buggy. I love that you did the autism creature. Everyone loves doing that, and I love that this art has that too. It's so cute. Little cricket alien, go chirp chirp. Thank you for sharing, Blueberry. I can't speak. I don't know what languages nor what words are. Clearly. What do you mean, can you send a link on Discord? What are you trying to send me? I can't word good. Language very dumb. Also, oh, there's one thing I like about spring that turns into summer. It's that I get to consume rhubarb. I get to consume straight up rhubarb with sugar. One of my favorite snacks. One of my favorite snacks. I used to have it as a kid a lot because there was this giant rhubarb plant at the back of the house near the compost pile. We would wash it. We would wash it before we'd eat it, but I just went and harvested some because one of the neighbors planted like a bunch of the different bushes. So I'm excited about that. What I'm not excited about is my arm hurts. My arm go ouchie. Both of them are kind of meh. But my dominant one hurts more because I was using it for chores and finishing up a commission I did for chips today. I'm working on a full body rep sheet right now. Hell yeah! Cooper's a very good being. Their pronouns are they, them, it. But since they're kind of just a goober, they don't have a particular preference. As we've gone over, I can't read, I can't speak, I don't know ABC or 1, 2, 3. But how is everyone doing? Hopefully y'all are doing good. Hopefully you're having a good evening or afternoon, depending on your time zone. Perhaps morning, who's to say? Only no, be cute and nap. Currently chilling in my grandpa's basement. Your grandpa that's connected to the mafia? That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. I'm pretty sure Gabriel's grandpa is not connected to the mafia in any form. But I can't be 100% sure. Yeah, he has a bar down here. See, every new fact I learn about your grandpa, I'm like, that man sounds like he's connected to the mafia somehow. And a large table with office chairs for meetings. Gabriel, every time you tell me no information about your grandpa, I'm like, is he a mafia? Did you just send a picture into the Discord of the basement? He's got a bar, he's got an office room that's in the basement. Gabriel, every time you give me new information about your grandpa, I'm like, is he a mafia? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like he's a mafia. Yes, he has been renovating it for months now. I had to use my Amazon account to buy ceiling lights. Wait, why does your grandpa have an Amazon account? You know what? No, I don't want to know. You know what? No, don't answer that. Never mind. I don't want to know why Grandpa can't use technology. Oh, I wish my arm wasn't fucking sore. It's the muscle specifically. When he dies, he doesn't want to be remembered. That's why he doesn't have an internet presence? What? Hey, everyone else in chat, you wanna confirm with me that I'm reading this correctly? That I'm not just like hallucinating? Because that's a wild request. At least to me. He might just be old, too. Not a single photo of him on the internet. What about offline? Because he'll be remembered by his family. So, like, he kinda doesn't have a choice. He's gonna be remembered whether he likes it or not. He's in his 70s. I'm not saying he's gonna turn into like a bear or something online, but like no internet presence at all, even like during the early 2000s. Gabriel, every time you give me a factoid about your grandpa, I think it just confirms in my theory that he's part of the mafia. What mafia? I don't know, but he's a part of a mafia. Like, sure, he could be an old man in his 70s who doesn't trust the internet, but he feels like too much of like an important guy who like runs business shit to like just. Lear, I have made something horrifying. You've made something horrifying. Also, I haven't listened. Yeah, I got all the songs from your album that you wanted. Oh god. Everyone's like, hey, Lear, you want to see this shit now? And I'm like, okay. Let's fucking go. But oh, how's your arm? My arm is sore. It's the muscle. It's the inner muscle. It only started hurting like just like an hour before stream. No, it's not like I did art. It's not like I finished your commission while I was in pain. It was like, oh, I only started hurting just now. You made a horrifying D&D sheet. I still hope your arm feels better soon. Oh, definitely. I hope so too. So I would like to continue working on Apex State's commission, but I'm probably not going to do that tonight. What kind of cursed D&D character are we talking about? Because now I'm curious. Like, what's the pitch? Other than that, I'm good. I just had a snack of rhubarb with sugar, like just a straight up rhubarb stock, and dipped it in sugar. Delicious, fantastic. Try it sometime. I made Gage in D&D again and made him a Hexblade Warlock / Draconic Sorcerer Tabaxi. Ooh. Were you trying? That's a rural Canadian of you. I can't read. That's so rural Canadian of you. Look, I got the ocean right across the road from me. I got the mountains on my other side. I am nowhere near the city. Also, hi, Kark. Welcome on in. How you doing? I have 17 AC with no armor, a shield, plus access to the shield spell and mirror image. Oh god. Every time I bring up where I live, Kark gets mad at me. Kark is like, I want to be there. That should have been me. That should have been me. You're not even that inland. And if I'm somehow disarmed, I can just summon a sword. Gage in D&D is horrifying. You're a breaker. You're a breaker. You're a game breaker. I have to drive an hour to get to a beach. Yeah, I'm in Orc Milk. I thought I'd be nice to you guys. Sean, congratulations, you got man cheese. And it's frozen for some reason. I'm not gonna ask. Also, congratulations, Kirk. You got white girl bouncy ball? Great, Chips. I'm so sorry that you got snot that's syrupy. That's gross. I deserve that for suggesting man cheese. That is correct. You were the one who suggested man cheese. What did I get? Right, carbonated mustard that is creamy. Don't know how those two go together, but apparently it does. But yeah, for anyone who gets man cheese after this, blame Chips. That was all Chips' fault. But yeah, I got some chores done today, which was cool. Mostly dishes. I swept and did dishes. That was the bulk of it. And then I did like stream housekeeping, so like music and stuff. And I got commission done. It was a productive day. That's too hot. I can't sip it. Hey, you gotta sit in the corner for now. I can't sip you.
The cat is a bad influence on me, Skibidi Rizzler.
Goober, you're not an iPad baby. I don't need iPad baby. I don't need iPad baby Goober. iPad baby Goober is like the worst thing that could happen in here. I don't need to set him up with a flea pad with an iFly pad. I don't need iPad baby Goober, guys. Guys, we can't do this, guys. Guys, we can't do this. I don't want iPad Baby Goober. You don't want iPad Baby Goober. I don't want to be hearing him say skibbity Rizzler or whatever it is. Like, oh god, what was it? Skibbity, I think it was Skibbity Rizzler says, no, that's not how it goes. I used to know the thing where it was like slicers. It was like Skibbity slicers. I used to be able to quote that really well, but I haven't quoted it in like months, so I don't remember. Oh no, it was Sigma slicers. That's what it was. It was like Skibbity Rizzler Sigma slicers or something. I would have to look it up. I'd have to double check it. I don't need Goober saying that in my ear like every 2 minutes. I don't think you want that. Yeah, I don't think you guys want that either. I also don't need him calling me a Sigma. So, no iPad Baby Goober. I don't know why I keep dragging this dead. Lear the Witch, Rocky Rooster Boy. I mean, it'd be pretty funny. I don't think it would be. Hi, Rocky. How you doing? It's Kentucky Fried Rooster. How you doing? Live at a decent time for me. I do evening streams on, for me, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then day streams my time, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Never thought I would see the day. This is my schedule. My schedule. Okay, I added Wednesday in recently, but I've been doing Thursday evening streams my time for like ever. Like this is not a no phenomenon. I promise. So yeah, it would be Thursdays and Fridays for you, evening streams for me. And then day streams for me would be like night streams for you. On what? Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Hello, hello, hello. That just reminded me of something. You should go follow the cool people. You guys should go follow Rocky, and you guys should go follow Chips. They're both real cool. I gave you a shout out. I gave both of you a shout out. Get shouted out, idiots. I forgot that. Right. That's your alternate account. I have 60 alternate accounts. I was gonna do it one of these days. Isn't it because you got locked out of the original one? It's because you got locked out of the single Z one, and then you were like, I'm gonna make one with 2 Zs. Because the coincidence that another person called himself Awesome Chips is like kind of high. It's kind of low. But yeah, Rocky's a cool person, and Chips is a cool person. You guys should go follow them if you're already not. I think that's the last time I'm gonna rehearse that. Rehash, because a rehearse. Rocky, I made you a VIP. You can just curse. You can just curse like a sailor in my stream and not get auto-modded. It finishes for me? Okay, it wasn't the word square, it was that you were calling someone a square. Hi, Superstar. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? That's not what I want. If you're not already following Superstar, our dear friend over here, go do it now. He's cool. He does art and he does writing streams. I'll say something fudge. Oh no. Chips got auto-modded for saying someone was a square the other day in chat. The other night, really. But that's because they were saying it in a sentence. And Automod doesn't like that. It's legitimately nothing serious. I was saying that because the character head was square. I like to draw my character's base sketch with square instead of a circle. I'm certainly not the square. I'm a cool jock. Exactly, Superstar. You're the coolest jock that's ever lived. You play all the sports balls, and you get all the girls. How that works, right? Who has been spreading these rumors about me, Square? No one, I promise, Superstar. I know all this. I know all about sports. Larry, you're a friggin' square. No, I'm not a square. I'm a cool guy. I'm not a Weenie Hut Jr. Chips, your friend is being mean to me. You gotta trust the process. Chips, you gotta trust the process. It goes from Canadian South Park character to fun haha drawing Weenie Hut Jr. No, Weenie Hut Sir. You try spelling no. Senior. You did. You trusted the process. And you got a delightful piece of artwork. As Gordon Ramsay? No way Gordon Ramsay called someone a fucking donut. What was that? I wouldn't doubt it, Mom. But that would have become a fast meme on the internet. As Gordon Ramsay once said, "Get out of my house, Sean." I don't think he did. Not to you specifically. You, an idiot sandwich. I will send you the clip. Please, Rocky, please send me the clip. I gotta have proof in my hands by evening. Why is it inscrutable, as always? Why I had to go to his house in the middle of the night? I don't think that happened. Just a little theory. You're fine, Ava. I appreciate lurkers or people who just kind of leave stream on in the corner and not really pay attention. Excuse me, not really pay attention. You got distracted by birds? What kind of birds? Sleeping ones? Did you know he sleeps in a sleep mask? I don't think he does. Bird, 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 where bird? I see a cat. I'm pointing at my cat. I hear a crow outside. My best friend Gordon. Also, Chips, this is just for you. You're just getting the Mariana's Trench newest album being played. There's a Twitch channel that streams birds. Is there? See, that's not too out of the ordinary. When it comes to Twitch, Twitch has its own, like, Bob Ross channel that just plays. And it hasn't stopped. It's just like 24/7. 280. Yeah, I just grabbed all the songs and put them into the playlist. We have Into the Storm, Now or Never, Down to You, I'm Not Getting Better, Lightning and Thunder, and A Normal Life to go through. I also turned off the redeems that make me do workout stuff because my body, I'm an old little man. Okay, you sent me proof. I'm waiting for it to load on my phone. Thank you for the pets, I appreciate it. He said it on multiple occasions, actually. That's like a go-to insult for him. The Bob Ross Twitch, unfortunately, is a milkshake duck. What? A milkshake duck? What does that mean? You can't, Superstar, you can't just say that. He's a Brit. I mean, yeah. But, like, a donut is kind of specific. I mean, calling someone an idiot sandwich is pretty over the top and specific, too. But, like, why donut? Why donut? Well, what's the history Gordon's got with donuts? He's a chef? It's the British thing to do, I guess. Chips? Chips didn't do anything. See, that sounds insulting but funny, I guess. God, I remember watching that movie. What movie? Huh? Bob Ross, the guy was essentially scammed out of Image by the people who own that. Own what? The movie. What movie, Chef? What? There was a movie called Chef? Oh, the channel. Wasn't Bob Ross dead? I have a lot of questions, and I don't think I'm gonna get a solid answer out of anyone. Hey, Ava, come on! Stop trying to insult people and make your point. Also, you should totally look at those cool people in the chat. You should totally do that. Chips, thanks for the pet. I appreciate it. You're so kind to me. You're so nice. You're so sweet. That Brits can use random shit as synonyms for stupid. I mean, anyone could really do that. But I don't understand the point you're trying to make. I don't need an Australian and a Brit to start, like, duking it out in my chat, guys. Come on. And the both of you have VIP privilege too, though, so you two could get pretty creative. I think Rocky was trying to call you fussy because pianos are kind of notorious for being fussy. I'm just a sad American trying to hold it together. That's you and Superstar. What? Yeah, look, calling people Muppets is like a British tradition now. And that's the people who run the channel. What? What's the point of that? Like, I get at the end of the day, the people wanted to wanted to basically own Bob Ross. And make money off of him. But like, what? Hey, Lear, name a blue food that's natural? No, because blueberries are purple. There is no natural blue food. Unless you want to talk about butterfly pea flower tea, but that's not food, that's a drink. Blue cheese is not blue! There's blue corn, but again, that's more of like a purple than not like a true blue. But Rocky, I know the bit. I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know the bit. I've seen the video. My cousin's son, which I don't give a fuck about. Yeah, I've seen Randy Feltface. I haven't seen him personally, but I've seen a lot of his content online. We're not talking about my father in this chat. I have fatherless behavior, alright? Why? Because I don't think he's toured in Canada. If he has, I haven't been aware of it. Ava, you're so mean to me. I look in the mirror, you call me dumb, stupid idiot, and I look in the mirror and I go, dumb, stupid idiot. Be fatherless, do crime. I made a switch for this. Are you trying to, like, rope me into being a gremlin with you? I am a true blue. What does that mean? You know what else is blue? What? What, Chips? What else is blue? My nut dies. I thought you were gonna make a D's nuts joke. Yes, I was, and then I died. I lived, but I died. I died, but I lived. Oh god. Oh, New South Wales! Interesting, I didn't know that. Thank you for teaching me colloquialisms, Rocky. Not me. I fucking love my dad. I know the exact clip you're talking about, mate. Talking about what? Talking about, not, huh? I know the exact clip you're talking about. I don't know why me got thrown in there. I don't want. I'm not gonna ask. I'm holding my hands up. I don't want to know. I'm not gonna ask. I don't want to know. Auntie Donna? What? If it makes you feel better, he lives on a whole other continent. At some point, Chips, I gotta learn about your family tree. I gotta know about the drama, the family drama. Bad luck birthed me himself. I don't think he did. Just a theory. It was like Mpreg? I don't think so. Like Mpreg but radical? What does that mean? What does radical Mpreg mean? You know what? No, actually, I don't want to know. All birth is radical? No, it's not. Toe one going wrong live. Ava will come up with like random shit, and it always hits me. It always hits me that Ava's unhinged. I mean, I have a character who came about because of Mpreg, but like that's a whole different story. That's just like world lore. Ava just kind of says shit. It was Chips this time? No, Hi, Goose. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I assume you're at work still. I want to hear about the Emperor OC? Okay, so, for whatever reason, I got into Gears of War, and my brain ships... My brain... I say my brain. I ship, Marcus Phoenix and Damon Baird, and they have a kid. They have two kids actually. Technically, they have the official kid from the games, and then they have my OC. His name is Christopher. He goes by Kit. No, I got off a whole hour early. Yay! Small miracles. Ava! The answer is Ava. Whenever something is going off the rails, the answer is always Ava. I'm not entirely sure why you even gotta ask at this point. But we'll open up Clip. We'll open up Clip Studio, and then I can show you the art of the OC. I don't draw him a whole lot. I do way more writing with him than I do drawing. Yeah, that's fair. This is stereotyping. No, it's not. It's not stereotyping if it's true. What do you mean you didn't start it, Chips? What the hell were you talking about with Ava? I will open up. I'll open up, I'll open up some of these things, because I can show that off too. Mr. My dad gave birth to me, I have no idea. I'm insulted my ability to throw things off the rails is not being acknowledged. Superstar, you make storylines and you make bits. You make bits and storylines. Ava doesn't. Whether you started it or not, you put energy into chat. Okay, so the files and images and shit are loading, so give it a couple of minutes and then I'll be able to show you my son Kit. I call all my characters my son or my daughter. I don't really make a whole lot of girl OCs that I'm super attached to, but I call my OCs my children. Also, Ghost, I'm sorry that you left your drink in a car that's probably gonna get it very hot. So you admit to being a father, but you deny the divorce. I adopt, clearly. Okay, I think all the files have loaded. Yes, all the files have loaded. I can bring you over to the main screen. Okay, so this is Christopher. This is him as like an 18-year-old. So a lot of the fan fiction that I've written is of like his childhood, of like his two dads and his brother. This is Kit. He's really smart with like plants and agriculture and like also like machinery because his dad's real smart with machinery. He's not the best with the machinery thing, but he's like still good at it. This is him. He's got goggles. He's kind of beefy because he does the farming thing. This is the headcanons. We're not gonna look at that right now. This is one of his first sketches I did of his face. He's changed quite a bit. And then, yeah, that's him. And then we have some more sketches. That's his dad over here. Yeah, he's like 12 here. This is just an eye color chart. This is from the comics. There was comics in the Gears of War universe about the Grub War. Here's a funny doodle I did of the parents having a beach day. Most humble man on earth. I don't think that's how that works. But the thing is, I have like a lot of headcanons. Headcanons about how certain shit works. And I was working on it in my free time. This is like they have a different time day schedule shit on Sarah. So I like did math. I did gross math, and I figured out like the math for like how many days in a month and how many like weeks and shit. And then this was I was trying to do like what kind of holidays are in like the months and like the year. And then because I was working on this over here. And I basically did like a color chart to show when sort of like things happen. The first of the month is in the middle of spring. So fun fact about that. We are gonna go into a break actually. Time to get up, stretch, go use the washroom. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I appreciate y'all who like let the ads go. Okay, I'm back. How are we doing? Hopefully everyone had a good break. But yeah, world building. Yeah, your song's playing. Also, I have heard this song before. I just didn't know that's what it was called. And now we're to the start of the playlist. I'm in the fucking building again. Is that the Grim Reaper? I know those quotes. Those are good quotes. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that's what it was called. I didn't know that's what the song was called. Do not save. I didn't do anything to it. I didn't do anything to it that would like compromise it. Yeah, this is Christopher. It. Actually, hold on. Command. I knew I had a command for that. So if you want to read about Christopher's childhood, you can do that. Generally, if I talk about it on here frequently enough, I made myself a command with Nightbot for, I think it was Kit, Rhodey, the Doughboys one. I think it was just those three. And then there was the AO3 one. But that's through Stream Elements, I think. But yeah, if you want to read about the boy, one of the fan fictions is just him at 12 years old, cursing like a sailor, and his parents laughing at him. Hi, Piranha. Welcome on in. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Welcome, welcome. Wait, guys, does Piranha stream? I haven't been in any of Piranha streams yet. If so, I'm gonna give you a shout out anyway. Screw it. Shout out for Piranha. They're one of Chip's friends, and Chip's is cool. Oh, I really wish my arm wasn't silver. Pilgrim. Are you talking about the song that's playing? The world. I've not even done that. Well, yeah, it's the keyword. You're gonna do it one day and you're gonna thank me. You gotta thank me because you're gonna have so many followers. Na 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 na. I love the nodding and writing emotes. They're so funny. They're so cute. I love it when people come in here and use them. clear in the Pilgrim stream. Ah, okay, there we go. Here, I was curious about that connection there. So, maybe you don't want a lot of my followers, because they kind of get rowdy. I'm gonna use the word rowdy. Not batshit insane. We're gonna use the word rowdy, guys. Nightbot, please go home. You're drunk. We do not need this. We do not need this many, like, notifications. Hey, I'm a Peach. Shy, I will admit, you're very nice. You're calm. You're creative. You're quiet. You're good you're good to have conversations with. Everyone else are rats. They're rats in the walls, digging around in there, making nests. Rats. Rats. We're the rats. Would you guys like that as a little command? Would you like the rats audio as a command you guys can just trigger? Yes, yes. Oh god, please, yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the audio for tomorrow. But I can do that. We pray at night, we stalk at night, we're the rats. Apparently, yes. Well, I mean, if people are very violently capitalizing their sentences in chat, that feels like a pretty good, stamp of approval to me. But if someone gets me to talk about my hyperfixations, I'll be a little gremlin, like Sans from Undertale, right? I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Also, Ratatouille with the scatter scene. I will only give you one. Do you want the ratser one, or do you want the Ratatouille wall? Do you want the Ratatouille scatter one? Sans, some anime, celestial stuff. Hold on, what do you mean celestial stuff? Do you mean like celestial bodies, or do you mean like God? Those two things are very different in my opinion. Yeah, like biblically accurate angels, you know. Army dreamers. Oh my god, where did Chips put that? That was in video share, yeah? Yes, okay. Double checking. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at that, Rocky's brother birthed him off stream. Though I do not doubt that it's very important information that everyone should know. Like divination and star collections? Constellations? Constellations. I can't read. I don't know why I pretend I know how to read. Yeah, because we were talking about Mpreg earlier, and we're talking about it again. Very common theme here, guys. So it was brought up that there was a clip of apparently Rocky said that his brother birthed him. Of course, naturally, right? As one does. As chat will. I mean, Mpreg is not an unusual theme on my stream. It's just Ava was talking about it. And it just kind of spiraled from there. Crazy? That was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with frats, and harassed me crazy. That was crazy once. Mpreg is realistic in my AU because of Mpreg. Oh! I can't read! Mpreg is realistic in my AU because of magic. If I had a nickel for every time Mpreg was a theme on my stream, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. It's not weird that it happened twice on mine. To be fair, I'd really have like $2. I have like I would have a whole toonie. By the way, if you don't know what the hell a toonie is, it's a coin that equals 2 loonies, because that's what 1 Canadian dollar is. It's a loonie, it's got a loon on it. A toonie? 2. It's 2. I am holding fingers up. Y'all can't see the way I email with my hands, but 2. So it's a toonie. I'd have a whole toonie. Probably more actually, but I'm generalizing here. I haven't actually counted. I don't think I want to know, honestly. To be fair. That's not a conversation I'm ready to have. Actually, let me switch back over to just chatting, because we're still just chatting. I'm not gonna moo. $1K away from what? What are you 1K away from? Don't tell me it's Daddy. Don't tell me it's that one. That's the only thing I can think of. Also, Ava, why are you in here? You're currently streaming. Get out of here. Ava, I'm gonna get you with a baseball bat. Ava, get out of here! You're streaming! You're currently streaming! Leave! I don't know why you get like this. I'll do Ava, if you don't leave, I'll give you a shout out. Also, yes, Shy, how is Crispy? Is Crispy at work? Ava doesn't like shoutouts, it's an inside joke. For context. Yeah, Shy, how is Crispy? Ava, I saw Ava, Girly Pop, brother, you put I'm going live notifications into a couple of different servers. I saw you. I get the notifications on my phone because I don't have Discord open on the laptop, which is the thing I'm streaming from. Ava. Darling, sweetheart, baby girl. You can't get you can't promote yourself in my server and then not expect me to know. He's waking up a bit before going to work. Yeah, you gotta go to work. You gotta clean up. You gotta clean up. You gotta clean up people. You gotta clean up people juice. And by people juice, I mean he works in a hospital. He does cleaning. Oh, don't forget to stretch. Everyone should stretch. Oh, stretch time! Yeah, alright. I will have an official stretch. I'll have the stretch. I'll do an actual stretch because it redeems. Oh. That's true, gay. Oh, Goose, I thank you for the pats. I appreciate you. You're so kind. I'm tired and motivated. That's been me the past month for some reason. I've been tired, but I've been motivated to do what? Yeah. Motivated. Generic sounds. Ava, I didn't know you petted me. Like, I can see when people redeem stuff, but sometimes the redeems go by too fast and I just can't see them. Don't! Goose, why did you hit me? Goose, what's the point of that? Goose, you're so mean to me. You're so mean to me. I look in the mirror and I go, dumb, dumb, stupid idiot, because you tell me dumb, dumb, stupid idiot. I had to even out the kindness? No, that's not how that works. You're so mean to me. You're far too mean to me. I don't know why I'm friends with you guys. Ava, you're head patting me. I appreciate it. You're so nice to me. You're so mean to me. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. The day I get a better computer, I'm gonna see if I can figure out if I can make a counter. If I can make a counter for how many times people have bonked me versus how many times people have pet me. Goose, I wouldn't have to say you're so mean to me or you're so nice to me if you guys stopped trying to beat me up while also giving me head pats. I was literally working on something like that a bit ago. See, brains, my brain completely forgot how the saying goes. Great minds think alike. There we go. Great minds think alike. gotta make a bump so we can play whack-a-mole. That's not how that works either. Once you make a bump, I'm pretty sure it stays there. And hitting it more doesn't make it better, it makes it worse. Yeah, my mom just said, but fools rarely differ. Actually, let me go find my brain cell. Man, you got a brain cell? I think I just got dust and static up here. The brain cell died. What do you mean, Nightbot? God damn it. Nightbot, you're so mean to me. What is happening? Hold on. That one works. Why is the clipping one not working? Nightbot also does not have a brain cell. No one has a brain cell. We're all orange cats, so we don't have brain cells. Hi, Superstar. I know that's you, buddy. There it is, the brain cell. I have returned. Hello, welcome back, Gabriel. My brain cell is on the chest full. What, are you a unicorn? You are not getting mauled, you're just petting a tiger. The tiger is glad to be petted. We got so many different animals in the woods. They are not here to frighten you, nor eat you. Or hurt you. Just go ahead and pet. Cause I'm curious, if I just mash the button, will it work? No. Nightbot's like, there's an error. It's just error. I'll only bite you if you ask me to. I'm in the woods to eat you. I don't think you are, Ava. Yeah, we also got mythical creatures in there. Say, you may a bitch. Well, you may be a witch, but I'm a wizard, specifically from Wizard 101. Rims are very cool. Ah, yes, it's the fan-made one. Yeah, big doggos. Seeing a church grim is supposed to mean that you have bad luck coming in. That you're currently in danger. We got another ADHD brain matter one. ADHD flavored potion. I would genuinely change one of their sexualities if I hate a ship. That's why you make your OCs have chemistry with each other correctly. That way, you can just sneaky peeky be like, haha. Haha, guess what? And just cram jam it in with, like, actual stuff that people enjoy in a ship. Imagine focusing. Imagine having a brain cell, guys. Imagine having a thought. But also, as someone who is a part of fandom, right? As someone who is a part of fandom, a lot of ships are not, like, a lot of ships, for a lot of people, they don't want their ships to become canon. Like, it's not for canon, it's because they're, like, they're playing with, like, dolls. They're playing with dolls and they're going, la 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 la. That's what I do. I grab a licensed action figure, I make my own little, like, stick doll, and I go la 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 with them. I make them go la la la, and they kiss, and they smooch, and they have trauma together, and they go la 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 la. That is how I play with dolls in fandom. That's not an isolated case, but that is an extreme.
And they're both boys.
I'm making the boy dolls kiss and oops and okay, so I can't even say this about large fandoms. It's the fact that the more people you have, the higher chance that you're gonna have unhinged people who do dumb shit, especially if they're like kids and younger. But also there's adults that are like fucking have no media literacy. So like it can be a problem. It happened with Voltron Legendary Defenders, it happened with Plants. I don't know what ship you're talking about from My Hero Academia. Genuinely, I don't know, because I was in the fandom for like 3 years and then I stopped being in the fandom. There was a group of people in the Steven Universe fandom who bullied people for someone who drew Rose Skinny in fan art.
Did you get a bottle of water?
For sure did!
Hey mate, I rate
any
Hydrate or dihydrate, you dick!
I want to drink tea. No, Baku Deku. Oh, yeah. Bakugo and Kirishima. No, not Kirishima. Midoriya. I don't know what's happening with me today. My brain is genuinely kind of like goop. It's like flubber. I got flubbered in my... Flubbered? Flubbered. I got flubber in my skull. You know, I'm pretty sure this is the reason why the creator of My Hero decided to dropkick My Hero Academia into the sun. and start working on a horror comic. Every time I get no information about, like, what's been happening, I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. Like, it's just like, dude, I couldn't deal with that. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But yeah, it just... Could be worse. Creator could make spike content. I think the creator just refusing to make work at all is worse than spike content. For me personally, because that means that means that people have tipped the story that someone loved so much into the opposite direction. Because ending it is like in the middle. It's like, I love this thing, but outside forces are so bad that I can't continue this thing I still like love. That it's just like I would rather drop it. But yeah, it also depends on the spike content. Personally, if someone has been pushed so far into spike content as a creator, that takes up so much time and energy. It's like, what the fuck did you do to them? It does depend on, like, the people's personalities, though, I would say. Some people are just very spiteful. But generally, the average person who makes stuff, is like a content creator with stories and characters and like art, that's kind of like, you're pushing them pretty far. A protagonist of a spin-off series? Well, I'd have to ask, which are your stories? Because you got plenty of them, don't you? Well, I say plenty. You've got like a handful of them, don't you? That was just a dream, just a dream. Oh, actually, did anyone ever use Twitch Strike? It was a website you used to be able to go on and be like, hey, I stream this kind of content. How many people on average of my size? How many viewers or whatever? Yes, you told me that Jacintaro was originally a My Hero Academia OC. I do remember that. Okay, so Twitch Strike was a website. You go in, put some of your information in and be like, this is my channel, this is my size, this is how many people like come into my stream. It would like be like, hey, when is the perfect time for you to start streaming this sort of content that you like to make? So. But I'm pretty sure it got taken down. But there's like almost nothing about it online, so I could be mixing the name up. I hadn't gone in a while, and I was like, hey, what is that website again? Yes, you've told me about Brandon Kidd and Ashley, and you've definitely drawn my character Daniel C, aka Leader C. Yeah, Tycho drew Brandon Kidd and Damien. From a story called the Kid Magicker series, which is a superhero story. Okay, I love superheroes. Superheroes are cool. Take it as a sign. I'm crying in my room. And still I wanted more, more, more. Oh, that's a rhubarb. That's a rhubarb strand. Okay. Sorry. There was leftover sugar from when I had like just a stick of fucking rhubarb as a snack. So I used it in my tea, my cup of decaffeinated tea. Mind you. So then there was something on my tongue. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was hair for a second, but no, it was just some rhubarb. I have these two characters who would be side characters or OCs that would appear in an episode or two, or a few, and they would be the characters I make the spin-off with first. I'll make the prequel series or a future series. Or a story, or a series that takes place in an alternate universe. It'd be a show all about these two OCs of mine. What are the OCs? Have you talked about them before? Because you used to talk about your characters a lot, and then you kind of just stopped. A fool for love, a fool for love. Me feel the love isn't real. You bet it is so dumb. Ah yes, I love having to see clips where it's like Rocky was born from his brother, and I birthed him personally. I don't think I have. Micah, Tube Girl, last name is in work in progress, and Maxwell, the Wonder Mutt. Micah is an engineer. An engineer? I can't talk, I can't read, I don't know what I'm doing today. An engineer who makes technology for the government, and Maxwell is a military dog with superpowers. I think I remember Maxwell. I think I remember you talking about a dog with superpowers. Gabriel, I am so glad that you love the Dancing Goober, and I'm very glad that you like this song. Because this is one of the ones that you redeemed, isn't it? I've been dreaming of another song about love. Don't mind me as I just start getting sleepy at 8:35 at night. I'm such an old man. Micah and Maxwell would be the main characters of a spin-off. Let me try that sentence again. Hold on, fucking Jesus. Micah and Maxwell will be the main characters of the spin-off, a dynamic duo doing work and doing heroic stuff on the side. I need to enunciate more, is what I'm hearing. Holy fuck. This is fine. I don't know English, but that's okay. We can learn together. I was gonna say the song was Gabe coded, but that would be funny to say right now. I mean, it could be Gabe coded and not you, Gabriel. Gabe the OC. Dreaming of. I mean, as you know, I could blather on about any of my OCs, but it would have to be prompted to me. They'd be like, "Hey, what about this OC?" And I could be like, "Oh, I know what type of toilet paper he uses. What do you want to know?" Isn't Japan in anime like creating a character? Don't they think like certain blood types have like a personality sort of to them? Isn't that like a thing? I have a former friend who had how to make manga book, and he was like, the blood type influences what kind of character personality they have, and it's like, I don't think that's how that works. So that would explain the blood type thing. Oh, actually, you want to know a fun fact about horses? They don't have blood types the way that we categorize blood types. They kind of just have their own mixing shit. So like, horses have like 10 bajillion blood types. It's weird. Horses are weird. Horses are weird creatures. They exist to spite humans, I think. The way I recoiled when I saw ABO while looking at blood types. Horses and their fingers are weird, yeah, because they're running on their middle finger. Horses are weird. Their skeletons are weird. Horses are weird. Their entire existence is weird. Yeah, I mean, I kind of recoil whenever I see the word yaoi because I have a trauma with yaoi. Not like as a genre or descriptor or a type of word. I have like trauma with like role playing with free internet access on Quotive. Yes, some whales have vestigial hips. They have like vestigial hip bones. I also have yaoi / fujoshi related trauma. Yeah. I think for trans guys that are like nerdy, that's kind of like a key milestone. Oh, it's because you gotta give it. I mean, you want to give a horse a treat, you can just give them a sugar cube. They're animals. I mean, you can't give them chocolate or something, so you can just give them a sugar cube or like some fruit, but like a sugar cube. Also, yeah, horses can't vomit. Achievement unlocked, trauma by yaoi battle. Thank God I never went to a con during like the early 2000s, because I could not deal with the yaoi battle nonsense. Context for people who don't know what a yelly paddle is, it's basically a BDSM thing. Not like the culture around it was BDSM, but but it was a paddle, right? It was a hard wooden paddle with yaoi written on it, and you would go and smack people's asses with it at cons. However, someone's hips got broken and they ended up being paralyzed and unable to walk at a con because someone ran at full force and did a batter swing at their ass. So they started getting banned at cons, and then culturally it just kind of became not a thing. Someone brought one to my high school anime club. Oh. 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 That's me taking damage. That's me taking a psychic damage. I could not imagine. The hub instant? I'm almost positive you talked about the hub instant before, but it's not ringing any bells. Is it like... That's not the command. Is it... Wait a minute, what command is that? Is it... Hold on. Right, that incident. Hold on. Wait a minute. Mix it up. Hold on. Did I get rid of that command? No. Yes? Was that a command ever, or is that a redeem? No. No, it looks like I just got rid of it. Huh. Okay. Well. Yes, I'm adding in a new chat command as we speak. Because this is audio and it's easy. Yeah, thanks. Can you load that in a little quicker next time? Boom, boom. Okay, we're gonna test this. How loud is this? Not that loud. I can't really hear it. Try this one. I think this is one of the audios that I have to play like really loud. Confession of a rotten girl. Here we go. That's audible. Oh, that's ungrouped. Wait a minute. Audio commands are easy because it doesn't take up a whole lot of energy or like demand from the computer. What are you trying to do? Make people watching your you're watching your stream without headphones make people look bad watching your stream without headphones? No. But I think sometimes the bit is funny. Oh god, I'm just gonna start coughing. Anyway, that's the thing now. So I was trying to remember what one it was. Taxi is kind of loud. I gotta change that one though. I'm not calling you GM for short. And you're not inside and change the world. Sorry, this is just me gonna be testing out sound. There we go, that's better. That's not too loud, is it? Hold on, what are you? Okay, that's a sus audio from... Okay. That was far too loud. I'm gonna go lie down. The missile is EP. The missile is EP. Gotta have sleepy EPs. Yeah, yeah, I'm editing audio stuff now. Should I be doing this now? No, probably not. Here we are. Chips, have a good lay down. Have a good nappy nap. You too, take care. See you around, Chips. Also, again, I want to thank you for commissioning me, and I want to say it was a very it was a big delight to actually draw the goobers. Oh. I don't think it's italics. I really don't think it's italics. You are not in italics. Wait, where are you suddenly in italics? What do you do? What? Also, don't worry about it, Goose. No one's gonna think anything. They're just gonna think that you have a really annoying streamer that you listen to. Nothing to plan, and then throw away. Through this, I did my best. Without your love, I am a broken mess. Why do you keep muting me? You're so mean to me. Goose, you don't love me. I tell you, my love. Just to think and plan and throw away. I was busy. Oh god, we gotta go into ads. Hold on. Everyone get up, stretch, go use the washroom. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. I appreciate y'all. Hi, hello, we're back. Don't mind me and Gabriel just trying to get Goose's attention. It's Goose's song. One of them, anyway. It's this song. I think the one before and the one after this one are like their songs that I think of. Yes, music. Media player, can you just let me look? No, it was the one. It's the two after this one. Because these three songs are from Teen Beach Movie. Where did I put those gifts is the question. From now on, just good vibrations. I have to remember where did I put you? Gonna be an emote? No. Where is it? I so crazy. Where say hi to the sky. Where did I put my clapping emote? Is it in downloads? Maybe. No. Where'd I put it? I can't check automod. Gabriel. Gabriel, I don't have Twitch chat in my OBS. Maybe I put it in model shit by accident? No. I have no idea where my clapping emote is. Interesting.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. Gabriel wants me to ask you, is there any characters that you like that everyone else seems to hate?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. Are you asking specifically for a certain fandom? Or like, is it like any character in general? Cause I don't think so. Like, none are like coming into my head. I'm not looking for any specifics. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I could tell you about characters I'm not a fan of that, like, everyone seems to love. Yes, I know about Mineta. I don't hate him, but I don't love him. He is neutral. I think he's a bad trope character. But, like... it doesn't bother me. I don't know how to explain it other than he's a bad trope character that probably shouldn't be in the show. With the pervert angle, but he also reflects the other side of the coin of heroism within My Hero Academia, where they're doing it for the fame or the glory or the things that it can get them. I have a My Hero Academia OC I ship with him? Really? I'm curious now, tell me. I'm curious, my interest is piqued. My interest is piqued. For some love. But seriously, Gabriel, I would love to hear about your OC that you ship with Mineta. I'm curious. They have a quirk called Changeling number 5, as in the 5th generation, also like D&D Changeling. The quirk works like a Changeling from D&D. I haven't played a Changeling in D&D. So I'm not familiar with the mechanics.
Cuck and balls.
Ava, come on, buddy. What was that about? Why are we making Goober curses like that? Come on. Fifth generation, how do I explain this? The first generation of the Changeling quirk wasn't that impressive, only allowing to change pigment or something, but each generation the quirk would evolve, becoming more and more useful. So kind of like Midoriya's quirk that he gained, except like they inherited it via the bloodline and not like eating hair. Technically, Midoriya did inherit through blood. Like how a firepower can become more powerful as the bloodline goes on. Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, okay. Of an artist. It's his DNA he needed? Yeah, but like it wasn't, it's not like it's not like All Might birthed him, is what I mean. Okay? So how powerful was this this OC's quirk? Were they like just like full on they could shapeshift into a person if they wanted to? Like is that the dealio? This is the heart of an artist. Because I'm curious about the dynamics between Mineta and this OC. I want to know. I want to know. many generations does it take for them to set themselves on fire? They won't, because their quirk will also evolve to make sure that the person doesn't get harmed. Unless you have the wrong genetics for it, which can be a thing. That's what happened to Todoroki's older brother. He had an extremely powerful flame quirk, but his body was built for like ice quirk. Again, I haven't read the manga, I haven't watched the anime in like 20 million years, so that I could be wrong on that explanation, but that's how I understand it. No, like you can be a giant fireball. No harm. Oh, like a couple of generations at least. I mean, again, it depends on how strong, how intense the base quirk was from, like, the generation. Also, Goose, you literally missed all of your songs from Teen Beach Movie unless you were here listening in. Well, the relationship between Minette and Myosi is simpler, also the 5th generation. No! What do you mean, no? I wasn't! Yeah. Now I'm sad. Yeah, we were calling for you in chat, but you weren't here. We were literally going, Goose! Goose! Gabriel added you. It was a whole thing. But I want to know more about the Minetta and OC dynamic, please. Gabriel, you're teasing me. Give me the information, I want to know. I'm very proud and I think it's very cool that you created a whole, like, family line and, like, did the thought process and thinking about it. That is so cool. However, give me the information I want to know. Would it be a sin to request falling for you? I can grab it. Just give it a minute. Don't redeem anything else. It's gonna take a minute. It's because it's gotta load. Context, it's gotta load. I'm very glad you appreciate it. Once the song is done, we're going back to the song we were playing before we got to this one. I'm sorry for being this way. I kept muting to go back to some stuff. Goose over here is like happy dancing now. So it was just that you just made it to Tsundere character. Well, not even that. You made like a character. What's the terminology for it? I don't remember. A person made a video game. Yandere. You basically made a Yandere who wasn't into murder. That's the dynamic there. It's a Yandere who's not into murder. Not into Tsundere. God, I remember when I was in high school. And then the Tsundere, because there's like a square chart, because there's not just Tsundere, there's like Yandere and then like 2 other ones. And like I wouldn't call it Yandere. Probably not like quite Yandere. But like, it's also kind of the vibe I'd get. Oh, nothing important. We're just talking about an OC that Gabriel has. Oh, so she was basically taking the hit for the others. She was like, guys, I know what I have to do. It's not gonna be cool. It's not gonna be fun. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. But yeah, nothing serious, Shy. We're just talking about the OC Gabriel has had, and or that he shipped with Mineta. Now, there was a person on TikTok who had an OC that they shipped with Mineta. This was after Mineta went through like a character arc. I thought you were going back. Yeah, I thought so too, but I'll play all three of them. It's not that big of a deal. It's just funny. It's just funny because you get so excited when we play these songs. It makes me chuckle. Surf so crazy. They're bangers? You're not wrong, they are bangers. But it does make me chuckle. I wouldn't call them true masterpieces. Goose, I think that's going a little far. The truest of masterpieces? I don't know. I don't know. That's like calling the finale, the last finale season of Cory in the House, the anime, a true masterpiece. It kind of fell off. I can't believe you have all these Teen Beach movie songs and not I Can't Stop Singing. It's because these three songs are the one Goose wanted, and those are the ones that I got. If you want to redeem the campfire, I can get it for tomorrow. But I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to grab it if I don't have to. Am I kind of petty like that? Maybe, but getting the songs is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Alright, I officially have an obligation to get that song now. No, wait, we were gonna listen to Cruising for a Bruisin'. Hold on. I jumped the gun for a second. Don't mind me. I have the brain. I got a peanut. I got a peanut in my skull. No brains. Living our engines under the sun, I'm cruising for bruising. Now I have a double reason to get Goose's song in, get this song in here. It's for Goose. That's all I ever do. I do stuff for Goose, I do stuff for Gabriel, that's it. It's the GG twins. They didn't want me the one to request the entire album, but here we are. Goose. Chip straight up requested an entire album. An entire album, and we listened to it at the start of stream. I wouldn't have cared. I was cruising for some lovin'. 2 wheels and an open road. Got that clutch, I'm ready to go. G squared. Yeah, G squared. You got 2 G's. We got Gabriel and we got Goose. Technically the Goose Rider, but Goose. I call you Goose. So it's the GG twins. You guys are twins now, by the way. That's officially your twins now. I wanted to make my Hero Academia OC trans maths coded, to be honest. My interest is piqued even more. My interest is piqued, Gabriel. See, that's an interesting dynamic even more so. You can't keep hiding information like that from me. Gabriel out here keeping secrets. Gabriel's like, I'm gonna hide this crucial information from Lear. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk, Gabriel. Tisk tisk. I'm teasing, by the way. I'm making a funny. I need everyone to understand that. I'm making a funny. No, Automod? Oh god, what did Automod catch? I have no idea. Automod was like, you can't say those words, and I don't know what words they were. Wait. Wait. Can I go to my creator dashboard on here and just... Stream manager? Can I look? No. Oh, okay. So, yes and no. I think... Okay, so context. Currently, a lot of intersex people don't like the term hermaphrodite or hermf or hermaph because it's not like scientifically the correct terminology for people because they don't have both reproductive organs that are formed fully, or even they would prefer like dual sexed. So I can kind of see why Automod would like block it, but it's also like, god damn it, Automod. Yeah. Well, part of it is because it's been used medically as, like, a way to make parents have to choose. Because here, okay, so here's the history about people who are intersex. they get shamed for not having the correct, quote-unquote, like, looking like genitalia, parents will also have to make a decision about what their kids' genitals will look like when they're a baby, and like that procedure will be productive, it will be done onto them. Also, intersex is like way more common than people realize, and like it's like a whole thing. But that's like the rundown on it. And that the term hermaphrodite or hermath has been used derogatorily towards them historically. And I'm not saying this because like you're a bad person, by the way, Gabriel. It's just when something like this comes up, I try to talk about it and explain it. I want everyone in here to know that I'm not like specifically pointing at someone specific and being like, oh, blah, blah. Evil, you know? You would have an heiress to the family business. Interesting. See, that's interesting. I'm looking at that and I'm like waving my hands at it. I'm like, that's cool. That's an interesting concept. I like that. This is the heart of an artist. Oh, it's a fashion business. Snacky time. I don't have any snacks. Well, I do. I have chips, but they're very loud. They're kettle cooked. They're very crunchy. They are spicy dill pickle. My model is gonna be picking up on the crunching the entire time I eat these, so Ava, this is all your fault. That's where the trans-mass coded part of the character comes in. I like it. What's the key? It's cold decaf Earl Grey. It's cold decaf Earl Grey because I can't be having caffeinated tea too late at night. I really wish I could like buy decaf online, because then I could get like different flavors other than Earl Grey, because sometimes I don't want to have Earl Grey. Sometimes I want decaffeinated just black tea. Sure. No, you should be having the caffeinated... I should not be having caffeinated this late. Yes, Gabriel, tell me the part that's gonna confuse me. Confuse the shit out of me. Do it now. Touch the cow, do it now. My Hero Academia OC was originally supposed to be a version of Brendan Kidd adapted into the My Hero universe. What? How did the progression of that work? I created a version. Oh god, this spicy. I created a D&D version of Brendan that was a changeling. Why was he a changeling? What was the choice to make him a changeling? See, I talked about Kit. Now all I want to do is go back and rewatch the first Gears of War trilogy. That's all I want to do now. Oh, Goober appreciates the pet goose. As a secondary power allowed him to transform into alter egos, I wanted the gimmick of his D&D variant to transform into those alter egos. This would play into my Hero Academia version of Brendan, where he would also have the power to transform. Huh. I can see the progression of it now. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool where you can like see where the line of like thought goes. I have a thing for transformations if you couldn't tell already. Oh god, are we getting like a self-care special? It is not cold in here.
Did you get a bottle of water?
For sure, did.
I don't have any
Hey,
water.
mate, I rate that.
Hydrate or dihydrate, you dick.
I finished off my tea. Oh? I got a small snap crackle out of my back. I am not clearly shivering. I'm not hugging myself. My arms are crossed. You guys are just rude. Now if I can only come up with a name. mean, the creator of the creator of My Hero Academia, all the names are kind of like puns. So you could go with that line of thinking. And make some sort of, like, pun. You can just look up Japanese names that mean kind of like transformation or like new beginnings. Also, hi, Crispy. How are you doing? Are you at work currently? Good God, they slam the doors so loud. Look at that! You learn something new every day. But yeah, if you're making a character that's from Japan, you should probably research Japanese culture. That might just be a little smart, just a little bit, just a little bit. They're supposed to be half Japanese. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm tired, and I still have to make dinner, and my mother wanted fries, so I gotta actually put those in oil. I'm also tired. I'm just straight up tired. I think this is where I'm gonna end stream today. Tomorrow's a day stream, so we get to do the fun day stuff. I have no idea if my arm's gonna feel any better tomorrow. So, fingers crossed I can actually get art done, but if I can't, I'll probably, like, do writing instead. Maybe, probably. Question mark. But yeah, day stream tomorrow. There's nothing else, really, that I have to talk about. I'm not really celebrating Apple Blossom, so that doesn't really fucking matter. I'm not gonna be doing anything. Yeah, that's about it. There's not a lot going on. What time? 10 a.m. AST, so Atlantic Standard Time, an hour before EST. It's gonna be at like 5 or 6 a.m. for you, Goose. Like, I start early. I start early for you. I'll probably type out my ideas on Discord. Yes, tell me more. I am just tired and I still have to make dinner. That's all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Also, we're gonna raid someone. We're gonna raid into someone, so stick around if you want to get channel points.